2, 3, funky.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Natalie. I would just want to start off with, what did you guys think of that intro? Just let me know what you guys think about that intro. I really like it. Anyways, let's just get straight into the video because I know I'm gonna ramble a lot. So I have the notes here on my phone about what I want to talk about. Okay, so this video is going to be about my face and why my face looks like this. Why it's all filled with red marks. It went all the way down to my neck. Before I start rambling, let me get into my notes. So let me just tell you guys a timeline. This is all going to be based off of this timeline, and I'll like tell you guys like the specifics of it once I get to that part in the timeline. Okay, so in April 2021 I was starting to get like little blemishes, like the mask acne, which was like just in this area, literally just in my chin. And I was like, whatever's about it, I didn't really care about it or anything. And then it just started to get a little bit worse. Like they were getting really red. So then my mom in late April, it was like almost the end of April, when she told me about this ointment cream thing that I could put on my face to basically remove the blemishes and everything. So I put it on one night. The next day I literally was spot free. Like I had no more spots on my face or anything. And then continued using it every single day, morning and night. And in May, like around the 20s, my skin was so bad, like really bad. So then I stopped using that ointment thing, and I had an appointment with my OBGYN on the 2nd of June. So then I went to that appointment. He basically prescribed me benzoyl peroxide and adapalene. The benzoyl peroxide was 10% and the adapalene was 0.1%. And he told me to use the benzoyl peroxide day and night. I was using the adapalene every night. In the morning when I would wash my face, I would just put on sunscreen and that's it. So then 2 weeks after my OBGYN appointment, my face was literally in so much pain. I decided to go to urgent care at my clinic. So I went, and in that visit, the lady, the doctor, she asked me what on a scale of 1 to 10 how bad my pain was. And at this point my pain was literally at an 8. It was the worst pain I have felt in the entire time I had this on my face. So yeah, and I literally couldn't even talk. I went inside the clinic crying because I couldn't move my mouth. So then what she did was that she prescribed me antibiotics to take for a month, which I cannot pronounce this, but it was 100 milligrams. I'll put the name on the screen. It was 100 milligrams and I was supposed to take this every day for a month. So then after that, she also made me an appointment to go back to the clinic for a checkup, like for my skin, to like see the progress of it. It was for August 6th. So then after I started taking the antibiotics, I literally did not notice any changes. Like the only thing that I noticed was that it was starting to get super red in some areas. The pain was still there. It was still like scabs on scabs. It was really nasty, really ugly. So I decided to go again to get checked for in urgent care, because the reason I was going to urgent care instead of making an appointment was because there was no appointment to be able to make. That's why the doctor from urgent care made my appointment all the way to August. She wanted to be able to see me in 2 weeks, but there was no appointments that she was going to be able to make for my doctor to see me in 2 weeks. So that's why I just kept going to urgent care instead. But I was parking, this day was July 15, 2021. I was parking my car when I got a call from my dad saying that something had happened to my brother and his family in Mexico. I'm not gonna get too into it because it's not my place to tell that story. But I decided to come back home because I didn't even go inside urgent care that time. I came back home because I wanted to see my mom to make sure she wasn't like taking the news really bad. After I got home, like an hour and a half later, we went to Mexico. Actually, me, my mom, and my sister all went to Mexico. We went there because of what had happened, and we stayed there for almost a month. So we stayed there from July 15th to August 8th. On the 8th, we got back here to my house on the 8th. When we were in Mexico, I was literally crying at least 2 times a day, like 2 to 3 times a day, because of the pain I was in. Like literally the pain that I was in was so bad. My dad would obviously call us to check in on us when we were over there to see how we were doing and everything. And my dad was telling me to go to this dermatologist in Mexico that my aunt, which is his cousin, went to when she was young. But then at the end we ended up going to a different dermatologist that was really well known, and this was on July 26, 2021. We called that morning and we made an appointment for that same day in the afternoon. So then we went, and basically what this dermatologist told me during this visit was that what messed up my skin was the first ointment that I used, which was Helimicin, because of the cortisone in the cream. He told me never to use that ointment again, and then he prescribed me a pill that I had to take every day and 2 gels. The pill is, everything's gonna be named in Spanish just because it's from Mexico and I don't know the names of it in English. I'll put the names and the percentages on the screen, the dose on the screen, just so you guys can like see what it is. The pill is minocycline and it's 100 milligrams. I'm supposed to take 1 daily for 3 months, and then the gels that I'm using on my face are adapalene 0.3%. I'm only supposed to put it on at night, every other night for the next 6 months. And then I also got prescribed clindamycin, which is just 1%, and I'm supposed to put that on 3 times a day for 6 months. So the dermatologist wants to see me again in November just to see how my skin is after finishing like all the pills that I was supposed to take. So yeah, right now I am just halfway done with my pills, and I am so excited to see what's gonna come next. My skin has improved so much. I don't feel pain anymore. That's basically it. I went through all of my notes. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what's next. I'm excited to finally be able to show you guys how I look and why I took a break. My self-esteem was honestly just really, really bad. I hated the way I looked. I cried every time I saw myself in the mirror. I was really frustrated. But I'm getting better, and I am finally getting out of this, which just makes me really, really happy. And my self-esteem is finally boosting up again to where it was. Not completely there yet, but it's getting up there, definitely. Yeah, I'm really excited to finally be able to film and post for you guys again, so that should be fun. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.